Hey you, it's Reese, and I'm back with another prophetic word. This word happened yesterday, and I'm bringing it to you only because it resonated with someone else that I was speaking with, and they were like, "Oh my God, I'm kind of feeling the same thing." So, God, for some of you, this doesn't go for all of you. So take it to God and make sure that this is a word for you. God's like, take a break. You can take a break. It's okay to take a break. I am allowing you to take a break. So yesterday I was getting in the car and about to head over to my school library. And the car wouldn't start. The ignition didn't recognize the key. And that's happened before. So I didn't panic or anything, but it hasn't happened in a while. So I was like, why aren't you not recognizing the key? Like, what is the problem? So then I tried again and it still said, it wasn't recognizing. So then I was like, this hasn't happened in a while. God, is this you? Like, are you trying to tell me something? Is this you? So then I heard, sit. I said, okay, I will sit. So I'm sitting in the car and I'm thinking in my head, okay, am I supposed to just be sitting and listening for a word from you? Or am I supposed to sit and, start some praise and worship? I'm just sitting inside. Like, what do you want me to do? And then I hear pray. So I said, okay. So I'm sitting and I'm praying and I'm starting to pray. And he just starts revealing some things to me. And I'm like, wow, okay. So for some of you, God has called you to do multiple things when it comes to your calling. And you may be feeling at the moment like, whoa, Lord, this is a lot. I don't know if I can keep up with all this stuff. There's a lot on my plate right now, but if you called me to it, then, obviously you've equipped me for it. So I just need you to stick with me and, guide me through this. But, this is a lot. So God understands. He completely understands, and he is not trying to overwhelm you and bombard you. And basically, he's not trying to have you burn out. Satan wants you to burn out. God's like, take a break. So he's saying to take a break from the first thing he's called you to. So say you are, God's telling you to start a business, or God is telling you to write a book. So you're taking training about how to, be an author, or how to, market your book or whatever, or you're, trying to open a business and you're going to a training on, how to be an entrepreneur, or how to, start a restaurant, or, whatever the case is. And then so you're doing that, and that's, the flow with that's going, and you're amped, and you're like, okay, all right, I got this, I'm doing okay with this. And then he's like, okay, now I want you to take this other course, or take this other training class, or now I want you to learn this, or now I want you to go to school, or whatever the case is. He's calling you to do something else at the same time. And you're like, oh, okay, I was handling this and the other stuff, but now you want me to do this, the other stuff, and now this. So he's calling you, he's allowing you to take a break from that first thing. Not the newest thing. He wants you to get well acquainted, well familiarized. He wants you to be able to learn and work your way around this newest thing he's called you to. So it doesn't overwhelm you trying to figure this stuff out and continue to do this other thing he's called you to. And if this resonates with you, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But he is saying, focus on this right now. You can take a break from that, but, do this. So I was like, okay, all right. And how long your break is, that's between you and God. He gave me a number. I don't want to give you that number because I don't want to put stuff in your head. Take it to God and ask him, okay, how long of a break are you allowing me to take from this other thing? And so I continued to sit there, and I was thanking him in prayer for, revealing to me and clarifying things, and, just for the break. Actually, thank you for the break, God. So I'm thanking him, and then I hear I hear work. And I'm like, work? You said I could take a break, but now you're telling me to work? Like, I don't get it. What do you want me to do? So what he meant by that is take a break from this, you know, because it's part of your calling, or it is your calling, and until he, you know, takes you to the next level of glory. This is your calling. This is the work you will be doing. Take a break from that and focus on this, but don't forget about this over here. He doesn't want you to take a break and get so concentrated and focused on this that you forget about the other thing he's called you to, because he's going to call you back to it. He's only allowing you to take a break from it. So he's like, don't forget about that over here. Still glance at it. Still look at it from time to time. You get some downtime. Don't get all lackadaisy and like, oh, God allowed me to take a break, so I'm going to chill and scroll social media and watch TV. No. He's saying, I'm giving you a break so you're not getting overwhelmed. That doesn't mean you can just chill and stuff. You still have work to do. We got moves to make. So he's saying, don't forget about this stuff over here. So work. Don't forget about that. And then he said, pray. I don't know about you all, but the more stuff he's calling me to, my prayer life isn't lacking, but it's not as strong as it was. Because I'm like, God, I'm tired. Like, I just want to go to sleep. I stayed up, you know, doing this paper, or I stayed up doing this reading for this paper, or, you know, whatever the case is, you know, I'm tired. Like, I'm still praying, but it's either like, you know, kind of real quick, short prayer. Okay, thank you, God. And, you know, I'm out, you know, to sleep. Or during the day when I have my scheduled prayers, you know, I might skip one or two because I'm like, well, God, I got to get this paper in, or I have to do this video, or I have to do that. God's like, don't forget about your prayer life. You're going to need it because the enemy is still on the move. You are still going to be attacked. I'm giving you a break from, you know, doing both of these things at once, but the enemy's still coming after you. So don't slack on your prayer life. And then after I heard pray, I heard focus, meaning don't slip up. Stay focused. He's giving you a break from this. Stay focused on that. Keep that in the back of your head because he's going to call you back to it. But he's giving you a break. So stay focused on this. Don't slip up. Don't ease up. Don't ease up. And stay focused so you can learn what you need to learn to know how to maneuver your way around this new thing he's called you to. So when he calls you back to start the other thing again, you'll be doing it at the same time, but you'll be more equipped and amped because okay, I figured this out. I know how to do this. And now he's calling me back to this. I already was doing this. And now I'm just back on the ball with that. So now I can better do these things at the same time. So that's all I got for you today. I pray that it brings you confirmation and clarification. Take it back to God. Make sure this is a word for you. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Until the next prophetic word, remember, God loved you then. No matter what you did back then, he loves you now. No matter what you're doing now, and he'll love you in the future. No matter what you may do in the future, God loves you and he calls you righteous. So stay righteous, and I'm out. Bye.